of what the tournament setup and the whole format, what that's all about. What else do I want to chime in here? Okay, so the league has also taken all of those hours, all of that feedback, and what they've learned, what they've discovered is that for the majority of the league and its members and its players, Monday and Tuesday are going to be PSBO Wild Games Tournament night. That's the night when you guys are going to know, yo, wifey, yo, gal, yo, my ting, Monday and Tuesday, I'm playing my Wild Games tournament games, all right? So all our tings are going to have to be on pause. And I'm going to get my games in, and then, yo, I'll be able to deal with you after that. You're not going to say it that way, obviously. All right, you're going to be a lot more diplomatic. No one's going to be that hardcore. I mean, I know there's some men in here that might be kind of gangster like that, but you're going to want to tell your significant others that Monday and Tuesdays are going to be your gaming nights for the PSBL Wild Games Tournament. Get that established, everything's cool, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday can be all for everything else. All right, the PSBL has expressed this, and they understand that there's life outside of gaming. All right, so you got to make sure there's a nice balance, family, spiritual balance, physical balance. I'm heavy on that. All right, so you want to make sure all of that is straight, and then you're gaming heavy Monday and Tuesday. The league is going to share with you, and actually I can put this on screen, I think, real quick. Let me do that. The league's going to share with you what they see. Is this actually showing up? All right, so the league is actually going to share with you a tentative schedule. All right, and I'm going to go through the scheduling as well. But what's key here is that for the most part, you're going to want to block off 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday and Tuesday Toronto Standard Time. Okay, and really quickly, as you look at that schedule, you have an outline of when your games will be, because obviously as you're selected, you're going to either be team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4 based off of your group, right? So once that's set up and you're familiar with this, and this is also going to be labeled in more detail and shared with you post broadcast. But once you're aware of when you play, you can definitely coordinate that with your opponents. But if you need a little bit of flexibility, so you can't play at 9, maybe you need to play at 8. Maybe you can play at 8:30, and you can manage that with your opponent, or you have to play a little later. All that's cool. All that's cool. Everything is with a balance. You just got to communicate that over Twitter, and the expectation from the PSBL and its league members is that you communicate when you can play as being the home team. You communicate when you can play before 3 o'clock of that day. All right, so I myself, let me use this as an example, because I'm one of the best game schedulers in the PSBL and that they've ever seen. All right, so early in the morning, before 3 o'clock, way before 3 o'clock, I'm going to check that out because I'm a visualizer, right? I like to visualize, so I'll see, okay, who am I facing today? All right, and then I'll look these men's up with regards to their Twitter accounts, and I'll just hit them up and be like, yo, can you play at our scheduled times at 9, 9:30, and 10? All right, before 3 o'clock. If that's all that's cool, everything's agreed to, cool, I'm playing them now. If any of the men say, like, yo, no, I got a big presentation that I gotta deal with the CEO, I'm not gonna be able to make it, then cool, and maybe you can postpone it and play at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Or it might even get to the point where, like, I can't play on Monday, we got a schedule, can you add additional games to your Tuesday schedule? And maybe we'll work that out. Even beyond that, if Tuesday doesn't happen to work, and that's where the flexibility is, that's where the PSBL has really made some great adjustments, is that Wednesday or Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, as long as it's communicated over Twitter so that everyone's on the same page, as well as just send an email letting the league know, because again, we don't want anything being missed. Just send the league an email being like, yo, I'm playing opponent, insert name here, I'm playing opponent, and we're going to be playing on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. All right, easy as that. Now, there's also instances where you're going to want to play outside of these windows. All that's possible as well. You just got to communicate it and everything's cool. All right, what do we got here? Now, this is what's going to be the big part of the broadcast tonight. Okay, as I select the names, they're going to be entered into these groups. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I'm going to randomly draw these names. They're going to end up being placed in the group. You're going to see it live on the broadcast. Let me see if I can also include. Where is that? All right, let's include that as well. Okay, we're going to include that as well. So bear with me. Enjoy the tunes right now, because what I had the pleasure of getting are the submitted names. But what I needed to do, as they got printed out for me, I'm not sure if that's going to show up well, but I need to cut them out. So I'm going to do that really quickly, and maybe if there's anything that I should maybe continue to talk about, I can do, but it shouldn't take more than a minute.